Hello to all my story lovers. Welcome back in Storytime channel. How are you all? Hope you are doing well. Today's our story name is Shivaji, taken from the Amar Katha comics. Now, before go to the story, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Now let's go to the story. It was the 19th day of February in the year 1630. The sun was about to set when the drums in the fortress of Shivneri in Maharashtra proclaimed the news that a son was born to Jizabai. Her husband Shahaji was away fighting battles for the Sultan of Bijapur. For hundreds of years, the Marathas had been under the suppression of foreign rulers. At the time of Shivaji's birth, beside the Sultan, there was a great Mughal emperor of Delhi and the Abyssinian general from Bijapur, the Siddhi Jor. Inside the fortress, glowing eyes and a beak like nose. We shall name him after the goddess Shivai. When Shiva grew to be a little boy, Shahaji took him to Bijapur and placed him under a great teacher, Dadaji Kond Dev. From now on, he will be your guardian. May God bless you, my boy. May you rise to great heights of glory. Dadaji taught him how to read and write and shoot well hit this time. And ride. See how he rides. Bravo, Shiva. Shiva had a sharp and inquisitive mind. Sir, why does my father stay away from us? You know he is a great warrior. He is always on the battlefield, fighting other people's battles. Why has he to do that? Why? Jizabai told him stories from our great epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. And Lord Krishna told Arjuna, even death in the cause of one's duty should be dear to hero's heart. Mother, what is my duty? To fight for a foreign king by the side of my father, or to fight for my people against the king. Your duty lies in fighting for your people. Against the Sultan? Yes, if necessary. I must tell him what I think is right. Jizabai saw that her son was trouble. Then why does my father, your father loves freedom no less than any other person, but he has been in the Sultan's service for so long that he hasn't the heart to go against him. One day, Dadaji, I made the Sultan appoint you the collector of Pune. You shall take Shiva and his mother with you. Very well, sir. Shiva travel like a prince. This beautiful land is ours. These great forts should rightly belong to us. In Pune, Shiva made friends with the simple, sturdy boys of the Sahyadri mountains. They love to stage mock battles. We swear we shall not rest till we have won our freedom. Though appointed to collect revenue, Dadaji became the virtual ruler of Pune. Right under his nose, Shiva made bold plans. We will start capturing forts. There will be no resistance. There are many officers on our sides. I will not come in their way. The first important fort Shivaji conquered was Thorna. No, my men, it is not yet time to make merry. The struggle has just begun. Jizabai blessed his efforts. Congratulations, Shiva. They tell me you capture a fort today. It was easy, mother. The Sultan's defense were poor and the officers sided with us. The news of Shivaji's adventure annoyed the Sultan. They say Sultan has arrested your father to teach you a lesson. Afzal Khan, the weak commander, put handcuffs on the Shahaji's hand, and the Sultan had sent an army to attack us. My father, a prisoner. It's the Sultan who needs to be taught a lesson. When the army approached, Shivaji has at Fort Purandar. Go and meet the enemy. Some of the enemy troops had encamped in a small fortress. Shivaji's forces attacked and defended them. And when the enemy tried to attack the fort at Purandar, it was driven away with every means at hand. The Sultan had learnt his lesson. Release Shahaji, treat him with honor. But vengeance was in the air. Soon Afzal Khan's Bijapur's mighty soldiers started with a huge army against Shivaji. I will catch that mountain rat, dead or alive. He swooped on towns and villages, spreading terror and ruin. Goddesses Bhavani, Shiva's favorite temple, pull it down. Afzal Khan's army then camped in the mountain district of Vai and plundered the surrounding villages. In the neighborhood of Vai was Pratapgarh, where Shivaji was stationed at that time. Afzal Khan, you mean the man who made my father a prisoner? Yes, the very man, Maharaj. Soon an envoy from Afzal Khan arrived. Surrender or die. Ugh. Shivaji acted tactfully. The Khan is like a father to me. Why does he frighten me with his might? Will you come to his camp? No, sir. Let him come to Pratapgarh. I will step down the fort halfway to meet him. Meanwhile, Shivaji got disturbing news. You say the Khan wants to kill me. I will be prepared. Shivaji wore armor inside his dress. He prayed to goddesses Bhavani. The great Khan came with the two guards in his palanquin. Don't bring your army, said the rat. Coward. Shivaji went down to meet the Khan with only two guards. Your end is near. Come, my son. But as the embraced Shivaji with a great show of love, he is trying to stab me. Shivaji seized the knife with his left hand and raised his right hand. The tiger claws on Shivaji's fingers pierced the Khan's stomach. Ya Allah! Then, as wounded Khan staggered out, the Khan is dead. Long live Shivaji Maharaj! Suddenly, out of the jungle that surrounded the fort, wave after wave of Maratha soldiers poured out, raising their war cry, Har Har Mahadev! The battle that followed lasted till sunset. They are running away. Victory is ours. There was a jubilant all around. What do we do with the Khan's head? Bury it along with his body with full honors. What a noble man! He doesn't wish to dishonor a fallen enemy. That was a near escape, my dear son. The battle has ended, hasn't it? Yes, mother, and much wealth too has fallen in our hands. It was Shivaji's hour of victory, and he took full advantage of it. We shall undertake an immediate campaign. It was a whirlwind campaign. In 13 days, he rode over 1,000 miles and everywhere defeating the enemy and enlarging his kingdom. Finally, he took Panhala, a fort of tremendous value, and then Panhala is ours. But look there, Baji. I see of soldiers heading towards us. Maharaj, it is Siddhi Johar, our enemy from the sea coast, and the seafaring Englishmen are helping him. The Siddhi's troops surrounded them, all exits were blocked. The siege went on for months. The Marathas defended for bravely. It will rain any moment now. The monsoon broke with full fury. How long can we go on like this? I must be tactful now. Rumors spread. In the evening, Shivaji is thinking of gaming up the fort. Good. After this, we will turn to Vishalgarh. But that night, they say Shivaji has felled the fort. Shivaji had indeed left the fort with 1,000 select soldiers. He was making his way to Vishalgarh through rain and thunder. Are they on the alert? Yes, sir. We are being chased. A narrow pass, but once we are through, we reach Vishalgarh. Go ahead, master. We will remain here to defend the pass. You are a great soldier, Baji. With hardly 600 Marathas under him, Baji fought the enemy bravely. They should kill him. But alas, Baji's wound was fatal. The cannon booms from the distance. That means the master has reached Vishalgarh. I may now die in peace. At Panhala, the Siddhi Johor's anger knew no bounds. And see what the Sultan writes. He says deliberately, let Shivaji escape. Though the Siddhi did not know it, there were very few guards at Panhala. Shivaji did not want them to die unnecessarily, so he ordered the fort to be handed over. An empty fort. What can I do with it? By the time Shivaji returned from Vishalgarh, a still more powerful enemy was occupying Pune. Shaiste Khan, the uncle of Emperor Aurangzeb of Delhi. Shaiste Khan is residing in Lal Mahal, where our beloved Shivaji lived as a boy. How we wish that our Shivaji were here. Shaiste Khan had posted armed guards on the outskirts of the city. Oh, a marriage procession! Let it pass. As soon as the marriage procession reached Lal Mahal, attack! Room after room was searched, till at last heavens, it's Shivaji. There goes the Khan. Shaiste Khan escaped, but minus 3 fingers. The incident shook Shaiste Khan terribly. That Shivaji comes and goes like a ghost. Shivaji has left in peace for some time, but we can have no peace till complete freedom is ours. What we need is money, Maharaj. Wars are costly. My spies tell me there is a money in Surat. Yes, the Englishmen who are looting our country have amassed great wealth there. It is also Aurangzeb's prestige fort. To Surat we go. Shivaji's attack on Surat was as swift as lightning. For 4 days he sacked the city. Don't rob the poor, and above all, don't harass the woman. They returned as quickly as they had come. Aurangzeb was alarmed. He must be crushed. Raja Jai Singh, you are the most powerful noble. Go and defeat Shivaji, as your majesty orders. Raja Jai Singh moved with his new Italian trained artillery. He took fort after fort. This is the heroic fort Purandar attack. Till Shivaji had to make a temporary peace with Jai Singh. Shivaji, you are a brave man. Sir, you are a braver, but you have sold your soul to the Mughal. The emperor is in Agra. He cordially invites you to meet him. Bring along your son Sambhaji too. What guarantee is there of my safety? Leave that to me. I look upon you as my son, and the emperor means well. We don't like this, Maharaj. How could you rely on Jai Singh's word? We have no choice now. We are in weak position. We cannot refuse. My son Ram Singh will look after you in Agra. I agree, sir. My only worry is for my people, my ministers. You must always care for their welfare. For 2 months, the party traveled, and wherever they went, people looked in a wonder. There he is, the great Shivaji. He is going to meet the emperor. Hope they have not set a trap for him there. At last, welcome to Agra. This is your guest house. Why the guard? In your honor and for your safety, sir. Next day, so you are Ram Singh. Yes, sir, today is the emperor's birthday. There will be a grand darbar to which you are invited. The father and the son left for the darbar with mixed feelings. In the palace, the great Mughal emperor did not so much as notice them. They were asked to stand with a group of low ranking officers. Did you notice that, father? The emperor has honored others with presents. He is ignoring us. Shivaji flushed with anger. This is an insult. He is honoring the man whom I defeated. He rushed out in a rage. Please, not a word. Shivaji's reaction surprised the emperor. Strange man, call him tomorrow. I will honor him and his son too. But it was too late. Tell the emperor I have a fever. I can't come. So Sambhaji went alone to the court and received robe of honor and sword. You didn't make a proper bow, my lord. I only bow before God and my mother, sir. Shivaji doubted the emperor's sincerity. I know now that is a trap. The emperor wants to lock us in. Will he kill us, father? Shivaji's friend illness came to the rescue and planned their escape. We will send out baskets of sweets every day. They are to be given to the poor. God bless our King Shivaji. May he recover soon. Check, let it pass. We need not check these. They are the usual baskets of sweets. One morning the baskets contained something else. Get into it, my son. It's quite roomy. The watchman did not even glance at the baskets. Later, have you seen Shivaji and Sambhaji? I saw them a moment ago. They are fast asleep. My God, there's nobody there. Aurangzeb flared up in anger. You have allowed Shivaji to escape? You shall be beheaded for this. Horsemen were dispatched in all directions, but Shivaji could not be found. Meanwhile, in a lonely spot, horses in readiness for you, Maharaj. I thank you. Changing his disguise every Now and then, Shivaji managed to escape to the south. Everywhere people help him. Sambhaji will stay with you for a while. I am honored, Maharaj. He reached home safely. Our beloved Shivaji has come back, safe and sound. Glory be God. A few years after daring escape from Agra, Shivaji was crowned king at a grand ceremony at Raigad. My son, this is the day I have been waiting for. A people's king. As long as freedom is cherished, his name will shine and inspire millions. As a king, he ruled only for 5 years, but the Maratha power which he had built flourished for many years after him. Now, this is the end of the story. Do you like it? Then comment it. Subscribe my channel. Bye bye.